Welcome. I am at Dovrefjell mountain range here in Norway. And every autumn, late summer, there's a fight among giants, and those giants are the muskox. It's mating season and the bulls are in rut. Dovrefjell mountain range is a part of a larger protected area called Dovrefjell-Sunndalsfjella National Park. It was created back in 2002, but Dovrefjell has itself been a national park all the way back to 1970s. So it's a quite old national park. So I have spotted a herd which is in that direction. I've also seen a few individual, one in that direction, and then you have a few up in that hill. But definitely that herd, that's the direction I'm going to walk now. I have been taking pictures of the muskox before, both in the winter and in the summer. So I'm quite familiar with the muskox. But as I told you, I've never been here in the mating season, when the males are in rut. That's when they fight for the females and gather a harem of maybe 5 or 6 females and defending them with their life. And that's happening late summer, August, and then in September, so the beginning of autumn. I'm going to set camp now. It's a flat area. We have the river, so we have water, that's called Vella. And of course we have the muskox right there. And this valley is called the Stroppelsjødalen, and there's a mountain called Kolla. So all this area is part of the core area for the muskox. So the camp is set. Now I'm heading towards the muskox. I switched my camera, so my main camera is now my muskox camera, and my GoPro has become my story camera. There's a herd just on the other side of the river here. I'm gonna go all the way to the river bank and see how close I can get with my camera. Still the distance is a little bit too far, but I want to get closer. But you have to remember there's a safety distance of 200 meters when you see a muskox. I'll probably get a little bit closer, but I know their language, so that's important. There's a calf behind there. They're 10 kilo when they are born. And it's an Arctic animal. And as I told you, it's an introduced species here in Norway. It's not a natural part of the Norwegian fauna, but it has become a natural part of the ecosystem here at Dovrefjell. Now here you can see that it's what it's eating. It's eating willow. So it eats grass, leaves and willows. It doesn't eat the lichens like the reindeer does. It doesn't. They're magnificent animals. Looks like the male, the ox, is coming up here now. They can be quite huge. I mean, the weight of the musk ox is between 200 and 400 kilo. And of course, it's the male that can actually exceed 400 kilo. Good morning, new day. So let's just see what kind of weather we have outside now. It's been raining the whole night, but now it's supposed to be sun. Well, according to the weather forecast. So let's have a look. But definitely, it's minus degrees. You can see the rain has frozen. Become ice. So it's like maybe -1 degrees Celsius, but not much lower than that because it's not that cold. Well, it's time to get up, get some breakfast, and let the day start. So, to be able to make breakfast in this scenery here, that's one of the reasons why I do this. I mean, right now I feel quite privileged having that passion. This is the moment I often aim for when I'm out in nature. I'm gonna see if I can see a new herd longer in the valley, Stroppelsjødalen or Stroppelsjø Valley, to see if I can be lucky there. So as I was walking, suddenly this came up. Leftovers from a dead musk ox. It's quite old because you see there's not too much left. You can see the fur and of course some parts of the skeleton. Here you have the spines, but no head, no horns. That's disappeared. Time to do a river crossing. This looks like a good place. The river is wide and therefore not too deep. So I'm just gonna head straight out. We'll see how it goes. Going good so far. Here it's a little bit deeper, but there's some rocks. We'll find our way. There, over, dry, yeah, more or less. If you look at the skull, or the horn plate itself, it's 10 centimeters thick, and then inside you have the skull, which is 7 centimeters thick. So there's a huge protective layer, and of course they need that when they fight, because they can have speeds up to 60 kilometers per hour. And then you can imagine that the brain need to be protected. Of course, brain damage do happen. It's fascinating to look at those animals. It's like going back into the Ice Age when you still had a mammoth roaming around. That's kind of cool because right now you have the male, which I've been filming, and if you can look there, there's another male coming. Now, I don't know if they are friends or not. We'll see. That's it for now. I have to get back home. Have to work tomorrow. I didn't reach my goals. I didn't see a real fight among males. I didn't catch a close-up with my GoPro. But because I'm quite happy still, I'm gonna make a video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And well, hope to see you in my next adventure. Take care.